What's going on, guys? It's Zinux here back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to be explaining something fairly simple and just put together kind of all the stuff we know about power leveling and everything together into one video and just explain it in a more simple way than some of these YouTubers are doing. I didn't really want to make a video on this because so many other YouTubers just covered it. They did so many videos on power leveling and leveling after 260 light, all that jazz, so you can focus on the powerful gear and whatnot. And we're gonna talk about it, make it very simple for you guys and not waste much time here. We're gonna be here to tell you guys about this the easiest way, quickest way, and everything as fast as we can. Before we get straight into the video though, if you guys could drop a like down below, that'd help me out so much. So I'll subscribe for more Destiny content. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So obviously, first things first, level 1 to 20. Now, power leveling from 1 to 20, the best way that I've seen to level up is literally just doing the story. And sometimes the story mission can take a little bit of time though, but unfortunately you have to do story no matter what to complete, get to the actual second tower, and get through the game. But there's that one point where you have to get to level 15 and you'll be stuck at either level 11 or level 12, and you need to level up with doing some stuff. Honestly, the best way to do that is just to grind some public events, and that's pretty much the best way to do it. Public events reward you a lot of XP for very little work when you have a bunch of other people with you helping you, which you usually will in the open world. If not, then you can get a friend to help you as well. And also don't forget about fire team medallions can also help by just grinding out strikes. You can do that with, or crucible matches if you're a crucible kind of person. And also bonus XP codes from Pop-Tarts if you guys still have any of those laying around to start a new character, then don't forget about that as well. But most of you guys are past level 20 and you are looking for like the best way to get your light up and just not screwed up, kind of like I did. Now, when I got to level 20 and I started leveling up my light, I started doing the exotic quests one after another. I wanted to do them all so I could get all the weapons really fast so I could do reviews on them, which are still coming out, by the way, but I did them too fast, so I literally lost out on a bunch of powerful gear that I could have had. Now, what you're gonna really want to do is wait until you're level 20 to use all the type of coins that you have on the planets that you use for the vendors there to get the legendary gear. You don't want to just keep using them back to back. I mean, first of all, it doesn't even matter till level 20 anyways because you can't even accept the first engram. But once you get to level 20, you can go for the first engram and just slowly build up your light, and then just keep grinding more public events. That just helps you out get the most gear. In my opinion, they're the fastest to do instead of grinding back-to-back strikes and crucible matches, because sometimes crucible matches can take too long, and plus they're not fun all the time. So yeah, not to mention the best way to get exotics are also from public events. That's the best way to get them. That's without a doubt for sure the best way. So you're gonna want to wait until you do all powerful weekly activities until you're at least 260 to 265 light. That is my recommendation, because all those powerful gear that you're going to get from those weekly bounties is going to boost you past that level and help you get to 270 to 280 to 290 and so on and so forth. But once you do all those weekly activities and you no longer can get powerful gear and you have to wait for the next week, you have to grind out exotics. Now, this is tough, and we can get to more of that in just a minute. Now, one of the other things that people are kind of confused about and are starting to get the hang of is mods. And now, weapon mods and armor mods can help you out with your power level as well, because they will add on an extra 5 levels to whatever weapon piece, weapon or armor piece that you apply it to. When you hit 280, you can combine mods to make legendary mods, which helps out even more to level yourself up even higher, and that really, makes a bigger difference. But you gotta look at your legendary weapons to see if there's already a mod on it or not, because if there's not a mod on it, then you can apply it and make it stronger, but it will not change the base power level. And what I mean by that is that, let's say you have a base power weapon level of 265, you add a mod to it, that's 270. Now you pick up another legendary piece of weapon that's the same as that class, obviously, and it's 268. Now you can actually still infuse into that, because the original power weapon that you're using with the mod on it is still 265. You just added 5 extra levels to it with the mod. It's not its actual base power level, so you can actually still infuse that 268 into the 270 and still get a couple more levels out of it. This is what a lot of people were having trouble with, and I can understand why. It's kind of hard to grasp at first, but it's starting to, slowly come to us and everybody else, just getting the hang of it some more. Destiny 2 is definitely making sure that you are progressing very slowly compared to the first game, so I do really like that, but there are still ways to get to certain areas faster. Now, like I said, after you do all the weekly activities you can, after you place all the mods on your characters and keep infusing all you can, and you're still stuck, then it's time to just grind out exotics. Now, when you're just sitting there grinding out exotics, you're going to want to do public events for sure. That is the best way to get them, and that is the most exotics I've gotten were from public events. I've got like 18 exotics so far, which is absurd how many I've gotten. Some of them were also, of course, from the quest line itself in the story mode, just pretty much handed to you. But, you know, otherwise, that's still a lot of exotics that I've gotten. When in the, you know, first game, it took me a while to get a bunch of exotics like that in a row. So, you know, for public events to be dropping them that much, I got 4 within the first, you know, day pretty much. And they were just dropping back to back once in a while on public events. Now, you have to grind them out like crazy, but we weren't afraid of doing that. We liked grinding out the public events because they're actually fun in this game. And, you know, you could track them and go back and forth to ones on the same planet to just keep grinding them out. Otherwise, that is the best way to level, in my opinion. Right now, I'm on my hunter that I'm going to start power leveling right now. I have all the powerful quests saved up and ready to activate and do. I'm just waiting until I actually grind for blue gear and just, you know, keep getting my character up to 265. Then I'm going to start completing all those powerful quests and just go crazy. That's pretty much my quick explanation of the leveling and how to make it more efficient and, you know, just more simple than what other YouTubers and people are talking about. If mine was actually backwards and not as simple as some of the YouTubers, then I apologize. That's just the way I see it and how simple it is in my mind. The best way is to just do it. I hope to help you guys out. If it did not, then I apologize, and let me know in the comment section down below what could I have explained better. You know, constructive criticism, I do not mind it. I do accept it here. I'm not like afraid of like people getting mad or something about something I did. Otherwise, if you guys did like, make sure to drop a like down below. It helps me out so much, and I'll subscribe for more Destiny content. But without further ado, guys, that's all for today's video. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.